Alright, hello, and today we're here at the shop again, and we are going to work on the trailer, I promise that. But right now I got to work on my Jeep real quick. I'm hearing this kind of weird noise coming from, I think it's the back somewhere. It's either, it could be the drive shaft, one of the U-joints could be bad, or even one of my axle bearings might be bad. So I'm going to check the drive shaft first. I'm going to take that off. And if that's not the problem, I think it might be my passenger side axle bearing right there, because the tire is pretty tight and it does make some noise there when I spin it. So I have it jacked up right now, but we're gonna check the drive shaft first anyways. My brakes are shit in the back. It's good old drum brakes there. Wow, that's what's making the noise. I guarantee it. The clip fell out and a spring came off. Yep. And this little wire is hanging up on there too. Alright, as you can see here, my brakes fell apart. What happened was my self-adjuster here, this broke, causing all that other stuff to break. And yeah, that's probably what's making the noise right there. My brake pads, I think I have new ones somewhere laying around. I'm gonna go check, but if not, I'll go grab some. My dad's grabbing the hardware kit right now, so I told him to go get for this one here. But also, I'm probably gonna go get this this brake drum here turned. And yeah, because it has a pretty good grooves in it. So I'm gonna go see if I can get those turned. And yeah, we're gonna do brakes today. Alright, it's all back together now, and I'm gonna see if I can go forward, if it stops. If I can go backwards, I'll be fine. And I'm gonna go down to back into town, get some lunch, and then come back and start working on the trailer. Hopefully that fixes the problem with all the noises that I was hearing, because other than that, I don't know what it could be. So other than a bearing in the axle, which it could be, but I'm pretty sure it was that adjuster's cable for the drum brakes. Eventually I want to get a different axle, so I don't really want to put too much money into this one, but good fix for now. I needed it, and let's go get some lunch. I'll see you guys back in here with the trailer. Alright, back at the shop here. These here, what you guys are looking at, are called actuators. They're pretty much an electric hydraulic, and I got 4 of these. I'm gonna put them on each corner of the rails on the tent over there, and hopefully while I'm driving, lower it down a good foot and really not catch all that wind resistance up there. And then when I park it somewhere ready to get set up and camping, whatever, I can go ahead and just raise the whole tent, awning up and all that kind of stuff. That's the idea. So here I have this set up right here with, I want to see how this thing works. Right now, I just put the 2 wires on there on these should be both power, I think. If it works how I think it works, that I hook up a power source to this red wire here, I should be able to switch this thing either side, and then this actuator here should go up and down. I'm gonna do a little research and come back to you guys. Okay, sorry that the sun's back, but I want to explain this before I start going any further here, what got going on. So I hooked 2 wires up to positive on the battery, 2 wires up to the negative up on the battery, hooked them all into this switch here, and these 2 prongs right here are going to have 2 wires that are tied into every single one of those actuators so that they're all work at the same time. Right now, neither of them have power. I switch it to one side, this side has power. I switch it to the other, this side has power. And what that does is that those actuators, they have 2 power wires coming off of it. I'm going to tie all of them together, all the reds together and all of the blues together, and then just have 2 wires going into both of these prongs here, so that when I switch it, one side will work all 4 of those things to make them go up at the same time, and I switch it to the other side, all 4 of them will go down at the same time. In theory, that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. Now, I'm not the best at wiring. I did have to look this up, but hopefully that works. I kind of just wanted to explain it before I got a little bit further into this, because I'm just about to tie in all those actuators together and then raise them up and see where I got to put the next bracket at. Alright, I've got everything wired up, and these 2 wires here are tied into all 4 of the actuators I'm going to put on this switch. I need to go down a little bit. That I'm going to throw in this switch here, so I don't think they really matter what side they go on. Tie that one into there, this one into there. Okay. Okay, since my forklift arms there are not long enough to actually lift up the whole thing, I'm going to do one at a time. I'm just going to take really good measurements, exactly where I want to put the brackets at. What I'm going to do for this one here, I'm going to do the back one first. Where'd all this shit go? Hold on one second. Okay, so I did actually go out and get a different switch, the one I actually needed. But what I'm going to do here, I'll show you if I can. So pretty much I'm going to measure right where that's at right there on the bottom and mark it on each one, and I'll weld those brackets on there, and then I'll raise this one up all the way to there, hold it, do the other side, and then I'll just keep going around doing all 4 so that they're all in the same exact place, and then hopefully this all works out how it should. And yeah, let's get to it. Alright, trailer is outsider now. I'm done for today. It's getting late, but I pretty much got it working how I want to have it working. So I'm going to give you guys a quick little walk around of it and show you guys how it works going up and down. I think it's pretty sweet. perfect riding height. It's probably lower than the Jeep there. And it goes. And then that's max height right there. When we're camping, wherever, that's probably a little too high, but we don't have to go up that high, obviously. But yeah, I'm gonna put it back down just to leave it, but I think it's great. All right, back here at the shop again today, and I just moved the trailer over, but I love how low it looks to the ground. It was honestly way too high before when I had it all the way up, so I think this was a great idea, upgrade for me. It's dark in here. But yeah, I'm just gonna be here today, probably not for long. I'm just gonna, where is this cord? All I'm really doing today is taping up all the wires, you know, making them real nice and neat, and that's about it. And then I'm probably gonna get home and rest. It's been a long weekend already. I was here a long time yesterday. Those brakes that we did, I have never done drum brakes before, and that spring to get on there and twist it, if you've ever done them before, you know it's pretty hard to do. I didn't have the right tool for it, so I just pressured it with my fingers. I held the pin in the back, pushed it in, and just turned it with my hand. It sucked. I'm sure I could have found something to work, but I didn't. But whatever. We're just gonna. Oh, we gotta clean up the shop again today too. Yeah, so let me take you guys over to the trailer and show you a little bit of what I got going on, how I got it wired and whatnot. Alright, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of how I wired this up to the switch. So how I tied in all of these actuators here. First off, it comes with this little wire kind of deal, but I ran that all the way up to here. I don't know if you can see that behind there, but there's a B right there. Yeah, but I plugged in 2 wires that I went out and got to that. Ran them all the way over to there. I plugged this one into those 2 wires from the back over there, so those ones are all connected up. Show you here. So those ones all plug into right there, all 4 of those wires, which 2 wires came off of those. Over to here, I did the same thing. I plugged in, these are the back wires there, plugged those in to this one here for 4. And then all of those had this big junction right here, so I used the bigger deal. And then 2 wires that came off of that right up to the switch there. And you need 2 powers and 2 grounds for up and down, because they have power both ways. 2 powers and 2 grounds for, because yeah, they got power both ways. But just press the other side of the button and they work. And it's awesome. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks you guys for being there with me as we're building this trailer. And if you guys want to see more, make sure to subscribe. I got a lot more ideas I want to do to the trailer. Right now, that was a good deal to do, raising it up. It looks sweet when it's real low like that, pulling it. It was a little high before. That's the main reason why I did that. It felt a little top heavy, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's all good now. So I'm gonna end this one here today, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.